But the messenger says, when you find out who you are, you're going to have to struggle to hold yourself down. I know now who I am. I know that I'm about to be taken. I know that. The war that Putin started in Ukraine is going to spread. And America is going to be drawn into a war in Europe. Listen to your brother. He taught me this. He said, once he's drawn into the war, he didn't tell me this part, but when America was drawn into the war with Japan, President Roosevelt wrote an executive order to get the Honorable Elijah Muhammad off the streets, and the FBI arrested him and imprisoned him. When America is drawn into this war, I'm too old for the draft, brother. I'll be 90 by that time. And they're going to send this executive order. And they're going to come to arrest me. Don't worry. Jesus kept telling the disciples, these things are going to happen, but don't let your hearts be troubled. This is what is written. I have to fulfill what is written. They're not going to treat me kindly. They're not supposed to take my life, because a deal was made. It's in the Bible. It's in the Quran. Remember Job? God and the devil were talking. Now you wouldn't think that God and the devil have a talk. But hell, if Putin and Biden and Putin and Putin and Putin and Putin can talk, you know God and Satan converse. And the conversation is written in the scripture. God says to Satan, or rather Satan says to God, because you have found me erring, and you cause me to remain disappointed. Here's what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to come at them in your straight path. I'll come to them from before them, from behind them, from their left side, from their right side, and I'm going to make them all deviate. Now look, Nation of Islam, some of you are already deviating. Somebody come with a plot. Somebody come with a plan. There's some money attached to it. Always something. I knew God was going to do something with the weather, but I didn't know what. And I knew there was something else he wanted to do that he wanted me to pay attention to. And that was the war was going to break out. Oh. So have you been reading the news? Russia struck Ukraine. What does that mean? It means the war to end all wars has started. Listen carefully. This is the end of what I wanted to say to you today. Love truth. Everything that you look at that was created by Allah is truth. Fight for truth. Do you know how the war of Armageddon starts? It starts with a messenger of God teaching people the truth. Then people fall on either side. If you disbelieve the truth, then you continue in your way. Bad. The liars are so thick that you can tell the truth, and the truth don't seem to move the lie. Do you know why? Because the forces that uphold the lie are upholding the lie with their power. So the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, my teacher, said, that means they have to be physically removed. Now it's about to happen. Everywhere on the earth, people are crying out for justice. Everywhere on the earth, it's getting rough for those in leadership. So in my belated confusion, no, in my belated conclusion, the war is on. This is not the real war, but it's showing you that Russia don't care nothing about what America say. They're treating President Biden, with all the power of America, like a weakling. Well, we're going to sanction this and sanction that and sanction this and sanction that, and then, but I ain't going to send no troops over there. Well, how are you going to enforce anything if you don't have your enforcers there? Well, no. See, that's not our war. You remember Woodrow Wilson? He wanted to keep America out of World War I. And didn't he promise? Where did we end up? In World War I. So he's talking. He said, no, we're not going there. No. See, he's not a part of NATO. But NATO is encroaching on Russia. So don't you think that if they take the Ukraine, it's going to stop there? It's going to get hotter and heavier.
Dear supporters of truth, we need 2 million signatures by February 26, 2023. Let's stand together with our black leaders and demand that the Nation of Islam and the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan's good name be removed from all hate group listings. To sign our petition, visit change.org/hate Hands off Farrakhan today.